The companies that are helping veterans to navigate the VA disability system are actually the ones making the VA disability system worse. All right. Now, I want to be clear. I am all for helping veterans get through the disability system, helping them understand the process and getting them through. That is part of ValorWell's long-term mission and something that I feel very passionate about. But part of that means that we're not hurting ourselves, we're not shooting ourselves in the foot along the way. All right. So today, what I want to talk about with this is escalation. All right. Now, here's what this comes down to. If you've got someone who's doing something wrong, someone else comes in and says, hey, they're not doing the right thing, so I'm going to do something wrong too and get around it. Well, when they create a workaround, then someone else ends up having to make the system harder to adjust for that. All right. If someone says, hey, don't come in my yard, and people start ignoring the rules and coming into their yard, all right, well, now we're going to put up a fence to make it harder. If people still ignore the fence and jump over, well, then we're going to do other stuff. All right, we're going to put in guard dogs, electric fence along the top, man turrets, all kinds of good stuff. But you see what I mean. When we try to work around the system and not follow what it's supposed to be, it ends up making the system have to adapt. All right. And that's what we have a lot of these companies that are out there trying to push this stuff to help veterans. And what we're seeing is that these companies, what they're doing is the reason that the VA is cracking down. It's the reason they're making it so hard. Because you have companies out there that are promising, hey, we're going to get you to 100% before they even know what's going on. All right. They're teaching you all these little ways to get around it. And yes, the VA system is terrible. All right. Like I can't say it's terrible enough. I've worked for the companies that do that, and I get it. I get why they exist. But it hurts things in the long run, because now you have the VA going through and making it even harder to accept these Nexus letters that people get, because they know there's so many companies out there that are just milling them out to whoever will pay. All right. So we're not against doing that. We're for doing it the right way. ValorWell wants to get this set up to where we can have providers that are going to see you on the VA's dime. They're going to treat you, and if appropriate, get you the Nexus letter. All right. That's what we're looking for.